Yo, y'all, this was Happy 7, and today I'm going to keep playing Hello Charlotte Episode 2. I figure this will probably be the last episode. I was surprised that it didn't end last time, but last time, we learned a lot about Huxley, what's his name? Bennett. And, this is apparently the start of day 25, even though the last day was 6, I think, so, I don't know. But, yeah. Morning, Seth. Let's get up, go to school, go back to sleep. To school! Sure. Oh, we went to school. Let's go back home. Where to? 3rd floor? Maybe not. I don't know where to go. Wait. Was it just me or were there like way more warp zone things there? Hold on. No. There's this one still. There's still access denied. Huh. I guess I'll check in all these. Nobody in there. Nobody in there. Never anybody in there. And still that guy there. Right, well, I guess I will... Where the fuck is the classroom? That's the cafeteria. Oh, here it is. The headless man is back. Andre is absent today. Wonder if something happened. Let's start our class. I'm getting real good at reading text backwards from this guy. Today's a drawing lesson. Oh, I like drawing. You're allowed to draw flowers, landscape, political leaders. You're not allowed to draw what you want. Are we clear? The class nods. What should I draw, I wonder? Flowers or something else? Something else. I draw a big mad cat. Well, that's not what I meant. I thought it would give me the other options, but okay. Perfect. The class passes. It's lunchtime. Why don't we eat on the rooftop today? Then we can check on the mad cats. Get food! Alright. Okay. Here? Healthy food. I take some supply. Apples. They're quite cheap. Go to the rooftop. Alright. I don't actually know where that is. I don't think I've been to the rooftop. 3rd floor? No, okay. Well, these aren't... Do you mean the garden? That's where they were last time. No. What? Wonder if maybe it'll elaborate. Oh my god, chill. Go to the 3rd floor. Okay. Wait, that's not the 3rd floor. What are there gonna be mad cats in this whatever this is? I forget. Hey, somebody finally here. See, the boy turns around only to reveal a face covered in band-aids. No way. Have you gotten beat up again? As you can see. Well, I did refuse to take out the trash during cleaning duties. It's unfair. Why do they pick on you? Well, they must be disappointed in me. That's why they're upset. Furious. Because I'm a misophobic god stuck in a human body. How can they worship me if I am powerless just like them? Still. Remember, I won't be in this vessel forever. In fact, I'm looking for a way to get rid of it. But it's almost impossible in the house, let alone school grounds. But I think I finally found a way to go back. Who knows? Perhaps I'll return to my domain faster than one could imagine. So you're leaving soon? Everyone does leave eventually. Anyhow, do you feel like joining me for lunch? Sure. We sit on one of the benches. I tell C about the oracle inside of me, about puppeteers and observers, pythias and executioners. I tell him everything I know. He doesn't ridicule me. In return, C reminisces about his past experiences and other worlds he's been to. You know, I remembered something today. A memory of another human vessel I used to have. It was in a land where half of mankind ascended and were blessed with a gift. The gift left their planet and built a city in the skies. It was given the name of Aether. It was made of pure white, and those who lived there all had white hair. My gift was to, was to sell apoptosis. So every morning I touched directly, withered. So everything I touched, not every morning. I don't know why I said that. So everything I touched directly withered the very next moment. That was how my mother died. Right after giving birth, she cradled me in her arms, and that was a fatal mistake. Those gifts, as dangerous as that, were kept in isolation from civilians, myself included. So the only thing I ever interacted was virtual parents and a few other devices. I was afraid to touch living beings. C closes his eyes as if trying to remember something else. Sadly, as far as my current memory goes, I can't remember further details. It must have been lonely. Loneliness is a human emotion. To a god, it's a virtue to experience it. I see. Well then, I plan on continuing my research. See you later then. We should go feed the mad cats, Seth. I bet they're waiting. New task, check on the mad cats. Probably in the garden. Hopefully in the garden. Please be in the garden. It's very green out today. Which I guess makes sense for a garden. Oh my god. It's just that, you know, the garden has been pink. Oh, there's a few. Ah. The mad cats have maggots. They're all dead. Someone put a hand on my shoulder. I barely feel its presence. Pets aren't allowed here. You knew that, didn't you? So nobody's responsible for what may happen to them. I played with these mad cats. I gave them food. I tamed them, Frey. And I couldn't be there when they needed me the most. You're the Oracle, Frey. Can't you do anything? I was the Oracle in Mill Wiltshire. Everything that defined me as the Oracle has perished. I do not bear the memories of my past, nor do I possess extraordinary powers. Therefore, I am the Oracle no more. It's you who defines me right now. However, it still greatly exhausts you. If you use even a pint of my energy consciously, your life systems will collapse just like the last time. And returning the dead back to life is no laughing matter. As long as you reject me, we will eventually drain each other and perish. When we merge, however, we will obtain great power. The question is, are you willing to give up some of your ego for the sake of someone or die an individual? Think about it. Frey walks up to the heap of small bodies and crouches beside them. Poor little things. Let's give them a proper burial, shall we? New task, go to class. I forgot where that is again. Is it through here? Maybe? Perhaps? Possibly? No. It's right here, I think. Nope. Damn. Then it's gotta be not here. Not there. There. Yes. And then right here. Nope. No. Oh my lord. What? Where did the classroom go? Well, look, okay, I know for a fact it's not on the first floor, so I guess it could be on the second. I already checked that bit, so then it's gotta be right here. Sure, why not? I don't remember it being here. Before we start our lesson, there's an announcement I'd like to make. As you all know, pets are not allowed on the school's territory. Yet, it seems like one of you have been feeding them against the rules. Just to make it clear, the cats in the garden died because of food poisoning. You see, junk food is incredibly toxic to animals, especially one containing xylitol, which is most commonly used in snack preparation by Charlie's Junk Foods. Whether you did this as a prank or not, it's incredibly cruel to kill an animal like that, so whoever did it, make sure you dispose of the corpses in the garden. The guards aren't your janitors, so I want you to take the responsibility yourselves. No way. It can't be, it can't be, it can't be. Their death, it was all my fault? No, no, no. It's because they were hungry. It's because Henri told me to. It's because Seth decided to feed them. It's because I was made to do this. Miss Wiltshire, are you okay? I knew it. Wiltshire killed those cats. Cat killer, cat killer, cat killer. Oh, no, no, it's not like that. Cat killer, cat killer, cat killer. I just wanted to help, and so on, and so on, and so on. Charlotte Wiltshire's a murderer. Ooh. The ink kept flowing out, making me unable to catch my breath. I choked on my own words. It's all my fault. Look, dude, there's a difference between intent to kill and accidental kill. I wake up in tears and snot. C's face hovers above me. How are you feeling? Not so well. I've been better, I have to admit. Why are you here? You don't remember? I carried you here. Oh, I've caused you trouble. Even though I know how much he hates dirty things. It's okay. As I thought, you've become targeted because of me. But don't worry, I found a way out. Let's go. Where to? What's happening? I found a way out of the house. Trust me, it'll be okay. There'll be no guards, no classmates, no routine in the outside world. No one will raise a hand against you either. But what if we don't like it out there? We'll go back, right? Right, we will. Well then, I'm afraid we can't waste any more time. Let's go. The elevator goes to -1 floor if it's activated on this floor. That's the floor we need to go to. All the others, all the doors open for me, so getting further won't be a problem. Be careful not to alarm the guards. The moment they find us, it's over. That doesn't sound great. Are we going to become Outlast? That's not the floor we need. Hold the fuck on. This place looks deserted. Are you sure it's okay to wander around out here? Don't worry about it. Let's look. Yeah, that's a... Whoops. What a great answer to that question. Are you sure we're allowed to wander around out here? Don't worry about it. Let's look if we can find a shelter here. Huh. Welcome! Oh, customer, you seem troubled, I can tell. How about I sell you women's rights with a 10% discount? What is that? Looks like a cockroach with a speaker attached to it? Or something? You'll get gender identity rights as free for extra, or would you prefer freedom of speech? If you give up your rights to life, you can get many other ones from the points you earn. Let's leave. Welcome. We have everything you might ever need. Let's see. Anti-procrastination socks, anxiety-eating protein milkshake. No? Then how about panic attack prevention bandits? Nifty, right? What do you think? How about I give you a membership card as an extra? Sorry, we don't have any money. Then why did you even enter the shop? Dumb teenagers. I don't get paid for wasting time on you. Get lost. Wow, you turned into an asshole real fast. Oh, hey, that's the only building that isn't totally decimated. Oh, I guess that one over there too, but... Something's wrong? Well, it says religion on the entrance, but no matter how I look on it, it's just a department store. Oh, silly customer. Do you really think there was supposed to be something else? The religion of modern age is capitalism, and banks are churches. Anyhow, do you need anything you don't need? I don't have any cash, sorry. Not a problem. The money altar is over there. The what? The money altar. ATM. Don't tell me you haven't heard of it. Ah, now I see. Sorry, we don't really need anything. Thank you for your service. Come again, I'll be praying for you at the local bank. Wow. That's disturbingly real. Is it a pharmacy? No, you got it all wrong. Welcome to the shop of knowledge. Did you know knowledge is produced to be sold? It doesn't matter if it's true or not. Nobody cares about that anymore. Everybody's starving, hungry for information. New, old, hidden, forgotten, second-hand knowledge. I've got it all in these pills. But you're minors, so I can't sell you any. How about distilled knowledge, orange-flavored chewable tablets instead? I think we'll pass. Thank you for your time. That was a bat, I think. Shopkeeper looks surprisingly normal. Wait until they suggest you living food. What? Sounds promising, although I don't have my wallet with me. Okay. Guess we're headed up. Seems like there's no place for us here. Let's see what's ahead then. Yes, exactly. Oh. What lies ahead is a maze. Suddenly I feel weak in my knees. Cough, cough. The next moment I lose balance in a coughing fit. C crouches beside me. Are you okay? No, I just remembered something. This maze reminded me of it. I see. It must be a painful memory. Can you stand? Sure, don't mind me. Art, gotcha. One time use cards inside. Play? No. No. Fuck mazes? Wait, no. I probably could have just walked over that though. By the way, how long have you been with Seth? Well, he was assigned to me when I turned 10. I see. I was thinking that your puppeteer is a little unusual. Why so? You see, as far as I remember, there are 4 types of them. Adam, Eve, Seth, and Lilith. Adam is incredibly masculine. Eve is gentle and family-oriented. Seth is the wisest, and Lilith is the most strict of them all. Usually it's either Eve or Lilith who get assigned to girls. It's a wonder that a male puppeteer is watching over you. Seth is special in many ways, I guess. Huh. Okay. Oh! Damn it. The smell is so strong that I cover my mouth and nose. C does the same. Wonder who these people were. They're all failures, and the victims of the trial, most likely. But the trials don't kill people. In a way, they don't. What do you mean? Haven't you heard? If your cube gets formatted, you'll become empty. What'll be left is an empty something, a hollow human. You'll become no more than your puppeteer's mute self-insert. You'll keep doing quests, opening boxes, and running around until you eventually collapse. Then you'll be buried here. As garbage of the society. Oh, hey. Some dude killed himself here, it looks like. People are hanging on the tree branches. It's a suicide spot. Lovely! Let's continue on, shall we? Something wrong? I thought outside world would be a brighter place. Maybe we should go back after all? Go back to that place? So that we would be mixed with dirt again? If we stay together, we'll be okay. If we hide in the fog, we'll be okay. We'll be okay, see? So, let's go back? C lets out a bitter laugh. Then he looks at me. The world that's reflected in your eyes must be a wonderful place. It must be a very kind world full of color. But it's not the world that I see. To me, it's a bleak, disgusting place. Even the air here is unpleasant. Believe me, this contaminated land isn't a place we belong to. But where can we go? Isn't it obvious? C points at the sky. I don't understand. I found a way to get back up to my initial form. C brings out something. It's a pack of pills. I took these from the infirmary. The amount we'll have to intake is rather big, but I've made sure there's enough for 2. Huh? You still don't get it? Sorry, it must be my bad choice of words. You're gonna kill yourself, aren't you? How do I say this? C stumbles on his words. They come out a bit shakily, but a smile is still present. I want you to take you with me to my heavenly domain. We will get rid of our heavy bodies and rise above all Earth dwellers. We'll be the ones to purify this world. Will you accept, Charlotte Wiltshire? I want it to be your decision, not somebody else's. I don't want to hurt C, but wouldn't going with him mean I'll leave everyone behind? I'll leave it to you, Seth. If it's you, you'll surely know what to do. Dude, you've got part of a soul of a god in your body. I think we should do this. I hope your decision is the right one, Seth. Yeah, me too. I haven't saved in a while. I take C's hand. I accept. Really? You do? I do. Let's go to your kingdom in the skies, C replies in a soft voice. Thank you. To be honest, I would have never gathered the courage to do this alone. The human body and mind are so fragile that they crumble at the slightest worry. I take the pills. Wow, this is really loud. Soon they will put me to sleep. Don't worry, C. From now on, you'll never be alone. He takes my hand. It's trembling. Loneliness is such a human emotion. Yet, all this time, it's been tearing me apart. Soon I'll lose the virtue to be able to experience it. I feel myself nodding off. We wished each other sweet dreams and closed our eyes, sitting in comfortable silence. Sometime later, 2 bodies would be found in the forest. 2 empty shells devoid of soul data. They would become part of a bigger pile of meat, eventually dissolving into soil fertilizers for a world we're part of no longer. We will ascend to the heavens and become cruel gods with little concern for earthly matters. What? Why cruel? That was the opposite of why I did that. We would laugh over our miserable human lives, realizing how little they meant on the scale of the whole universe and the endless timelines. It's a happy ending. Happy end, ignorant bliss. Nuts to that. Happy end. Happy end. Look, dude, any ends where there's ignorant bliss, in my opinion, is no happy end. What? Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. I mean, I guess I have to look through them all. But, in my opinion, yeah, I'd rather be discontent with the truth than content with a lie. 'Cause nuts to that. Okay, well, since we're here, might as well try this. Found R, night gaming. Okay, sure, let's give it a shot. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'm gonna look at all of these now. I'm so glad that I came back for this. Okay. You are young gods. Oh, it's the same one. SR, Landfill 2. I don't know who that is. It looks like Charlotte with much longer hair and a bat. That's a Charlotte and off crossover. I mean, hello Charlotte and off crossover. Our lap pillow. I like that one. Okay. Let's see. It's just the reason that I didn't do this earlier is because it's like so much in this game will... Please don't hinder my sleep. Is that so much stuff in this game will kill you if you interact with it. And so it's difficult to know what you can and can't touch. Lots of the same. Like lots of repeats. Ugh, lots of repeats. That's a popular one. Well, that's a good one. Oh, yeah. So all that... Don't hinder? Is that one? Oh, right, yeah. Night gaming again. Don't hinder. And night gaming. Okay, cool. Well, those were pretty cool to see. Alright, almost. There we go. Let's try refuse. When I take his hands, he will smile ever so brightly, so blindingly. It would be a genuine, soft smile filled with sincere gratitude. His hand would tremble in mine. He'd still be anxious, unsure, afraid. I will tighten my grip a little to reassure him everything's okay. Fear is still a human emotion, see. Soon enough it will disappear. We will abandon our earthly shells and ascend to your divine domain. We will become gods. Together, wait a minute. All pollution, everything that's unfair, humiliating, unpleasant will be purified. All the dirty colors will be cleared. We will become pure white. We will become happy. I don't take his hand. His eyes widen. I feel a growing lump in my throat. It's impossible to speak. I thought that you'd understand. See, please listen. Even if you're scared of this world, even if you hate it, even if it disgusts you, a deep breath. I want you to live. It's barely a whisper. The words reach his ears. C's breathing becomes erratic. His knees give in. It's a panic attack. I watch him break down in front of me. My eyes feel dry. Yeah, his eyes feel... I place my hand on his eyes now. You're unfair, C. It's me who wants to cry the most. There's no place for us to go. A corpse of a god laughs behind my back. My sides. Could you be any more dramatic? Acting all high and mighty, yet you've been saying it all for your own sake. The one who doesn't want to die is... I cover my ears. You, Miss Wiltshire. Despite all the self-harm, all the big dreams and fantasies about self-sacrifice and whatnot, you still want to live your pathetic life until the very end. Please stop. Just admit it, that you're afraid to die. Deep down, you don't actually believe there's a place like heaven up above, do you? Even worse, there's nothingness awaiting you. You'll die only to achieve complete solitude in an empty space of an afterlife. Not even your beloved Seth will be there for you. Why would they stay with you when they're bored to death when there are no quests to complete? Admit it. Your puppeteer is with you only as long as they're entertained. Shut up. I want you to be honest with yourself. We both know it, right? That everyone only wants to use you. But why would it matter? You have me with Wiltshire. Even in the cold embrace of death, I won't leave you. There's nothing to be afraid of. You should have let this boy die already. I plunge forward, grasping Frey's throat, squeezing it with all I have. We fall down. I'm strangling Frey with my own hands. It's getting hard to breathe. I just want you to open your eyes. Look, can't you see this boy is dying to disappear for good? He doesn't want to be saved. I make my grip harder. It hurts. He opened up to you, and look at what you've done. You're the cruel one, Miss Wiltshire. Whoa. Oh, that's one of the guards. Oh, the executioners from last time. I forgot. Hey, here they are. Seize them. I completely forgot about the executioners, actually. So, would you be so kind as to explain yourselves? It was my initiative to leave the house, sir. I forced Charlotte Wiltshire to come with me. Miss Wiltshire, is that true? C looks at me expectantly. It is. Then, Mr. Wordsworth, can I ask you for your reasons for violating school rules? Yeah, school words. Well, of course. I wanted a breath of fresh air. It's unfitting for the god of this world to be inhaling such stale air every day. I ended up dragging Miss Wiltshire along with me against her will since she didn't feel well. I sincerely thought it would help her recover, you see. I see. But not really, right? Because you don't have any eyes? Haha, I got him. Okay, Miss Wordsworth, you are forbidden to leave your room until the day of the trial. As a punishment for your behavior, you'll be robbed of all social points you had until this day. Miss Wiltshire, you are awaited in class at the usual hours. I'll have an appointment scheduled for you at the laboratory. Considering the situation, medical tests will be absolutely necessary. Then we're going to have a counseling session in regard to your incident and relationship with classmates. After the trial, of course. Now return to your rooms, if you will. You needn't have covered for me, see? I only told the truth. Still, you've lost all the social points. There's no way you can get past a trial like this. About that, there's something I'd like to ask of you. What is it? If possible, please don't vote for me in the trial. If a sacrifice has to be made, it must be me. Don't put it like that. Please. It's my only wish. I don't belong in this world. It's only natural that it rejects me. That's why I ask of you, please don't vote for me. It's my last chance to leave this world. Just like that, we parted ways. Umbrella Man's words rang in my head. You needn't have helped him. Frey's words followed. He doesn't want to be saved. A fresh memory of C's plea kept relaying over and over. Please don't vote for me in the trial. Well, this ending was definitely a lot longer. I'm just making sure I'm not, like, missing anything. Whoops. It's so confusing because in the last game, this door right here was the exit, not this one. Oh, hey. What is it, dear girl? Can't sleep? Yeah? I'll make tea. Which one would you like? There's Kalong, Honeybush, Jasmine Green, Rooibos, Good Morning Tea, Gunpowder Green, Earl Grey, Lady Grey, Christmas Mix, Japanese Lime. Japanese Lime will do. Alright, I'll add a spoon of honey to it. Sorry for interrupting your duties. Pay it no mind. Unfortunately, inspiration often comes at night, rendering me completely unable to sleep in peace. I see. So what is the troubles you? If it's anger you need to talk about, the piano room is always open. I don't think mashing chords in the middle of the night would help this time. Then what is it? I guess I'm just tired. I want to rest for a while, but whenever I close my eyes, the slumbering god haunts my dreams. And when I wake up, new troubles only keep piling up. I see. Why don't you spend more time in the dressing room? I might have a few dresses you haven't tried on yet. I'm short on feedback, especially since Felix refuses to help lately. You see, he has a slender build, and you've been so busy at school lately. I got it. Thank you, Aiden. I'll try to visit more often. Whoops. Yeah. Hello. Felix is feeding his Venus flytrap with forceps. A box full of dehydrated bloodworms is standing on the table. His usual frowning expression is absent. Come on, seal your mouth. Here comes the food. After a moment, he notices my presence in the room. Can't sleep? I sit beside Felix. The flytrap, now closed, seems to be enjoying its meal. I can make peppermint tea if you want me to. No need to, it's okay. Say, do you still remember the time we went to the Oracle's world? Felix doesn't look in my direction. There's no way I'd forget, right? And the thing that happened in the end, what did it look like to you? Felix hesitates for a moment. It looked like you melting into biomass right in front of me. What did it look like to you then? It was like holding hands with a beautiful girl. Messed up, right? My whole head is messed up. Do you still stay true to the routine like I advised you? I do. Get up, go to school, and back to sleep again. I believe that as long as I maintain those simple rules, my mind wouldn't crumble without the pills. Then perhaps you should go back to taking the... No, I can't just do that. If you disappear, if everyone disappears, I'm sorry, forget it. The trial is coming soon, too. What if you get chosen? I won't. I've made some friends, and I've done some socializing too, so there's that. Is that so? I'm sorry I can't be of help. It's okay. You've already done for me more than you should have. Besides, I'm already a proper grown-up, so I should be able to handle my problems myself. Right, you've grown out of toys. But honestly, the naivete? Maybe he meant to say, or she, I don't know who made this game. But I think that they probably meant to say naivety. But honestly, the naivety of yours is unbelievable. Suddenly, the atmosphere in the room changes. Umbrella Man, didn't we agree that you wouldn't touch house tenants? Oops, I forgot. My bad. Are you afraid I'll hurt them? Umbrella Man brings out a scalpel from Felix's lab coat, bringing it to his throat. Feel like remembering old times. Wait, stop it. Although your reaction would be undoubtedly amusing. It's not in my interest to have you completely and utterly mind-broken. Umbrella Man doesn't pull the scalpel away, still playing with it in his hands. Why did you come, Umbrella Man? No specific reason. How's your new friend doing? Not so well. I've heard him. I see. Umbrella Man laughs in Felix's voice. It sends shivers down my spine. Anyhow, I came to give you a friendly advice. I want you to choose wisely during the trial. If you do, who knows? Perhaps you can save a life. That's all I can say. Bye-bye. Next moment, Umbrella Man is gone. You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I should really go to sleep. Thank you for talking to me. Good night, Felix. Good night, Charlotte. It's the same stuff. Let's go to sleep, Seth. Good night, Seth. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this is probably the canon ending that it will pick up in the third game, or third chapter, or whatever. Because, this is significantly extended from the first one that I tried. Frey closes a memory book he's reading when he sees me. Long time no see, Miss Wiltshire. Look, don't make such a sour face. I want to make up with you. I've been doing some cleaning lately. If I can't be of help in the real world, I figured I'd at least clear up your mind at the very least. Wait. Did it really say that? Whatever. Look, hasn't it become less foggy? I suppose so. Frey beams with excitement. Right? But why would you do that? I never asked for this. You see, I read your memory journals that you were lamenting and the fact that your mind has become foggy over the years. And I figured it's in my power to aid you. You might not notice the changes immediately, but they will soon take place. I see. Frey lightly embraces me, nuzzling against my hair. Don't worry about a single thing, Miss Wiltshire. You will soon see that this world is not worth staying in. Sweet dreams, Princess. Day 31. What? Is there really more, like, ending to this game? Like, more to this game than just that? Alright, yeah. Let's go to... Do I have a task? No. Weird. Nothing happens. Seems like the warp cube is broken, Seth. Let's look for the other way around. Okay. No one is here. Wait a minute. Oh. No, 2 hours and 33 minutes. I thought it just said 33, or however long it said before. We are closed for maintenance. Thank you for using our services. Don't come again. Let's try using the warp cube again, Seth. It's organic, so maybe it changed its mind. An organic cube. What a odd concept. Welcome to the Warp Omnicube. Warp school rounds, yeah. Oh. What the hell was the point of that? Whatever. Oh, she's not sitting next to me this time. On the board, C and Wiltshire held hands. For this lesson, you should organize into groups of 3. Henri's sitting too far away. She probably already found someone to work with. Seth, let's find us a group. New task, find a group. Okay. Yo. No? We already have enough people, sorry. As much as we'd like to have you with us, we're full. Didn't you hear? We have enough people. Oops, we're full. Oh, seems like you haven't got enough people. Well, yes. Psst, are we really worthy of being in Wiltshire's group? Everyone. Is there someone without... Oh, everyone. Is there someone without a group yet? Oh, I can join you. Then it's decided. Sorry, we're full. Sorry, can't take you. Whoa. We already have enough people, sorry. Can't be of help, princess. Find yourself another group. Let's go back to our seat, Seth. Okay. Miss Wiltshire, will you be working alone? Yes. Excuse me, I'll work with Wiltshire. Isn't that wonderful? Henri joins the desk together. Let's work together, Charlie. Right. Well then, let's start our lesson. Henri's so hungry. I could have guessed. Buy us something, okay? I'll be waiting on the rooftop like usual. New task, buy food. Okay. You'll ruin everything. I don't have any money left for myself. Seems like we'll be skipping lunch today, Seth. Okay. Where the fuck is Henri? Ah. Oh, this is an ice skating rink that was just a bunch of fog, but now it's a sea of fire. Henri chews on the bread I bought her. You know, Charlie, there are rumors about you and Vincent going around in the school. What kind of relationship do you have with him? Relationship sounds way too heavy, Henri. I'm not sure he wants to talk to me after what happened. After what happened? It can't be. It's just as I thought. It was after your body. What did you do exactly? Nothing much aside from the ascending to the heavens thing. Go ahead and reword that. Oh my god, what? That bastard. C didn't do anything bad, Henri. There's no reason to... Shut up. You might be a little dense in the head, but let me tell you, with this box cutter and my cutesy yandere face, boys who act all mysterious only want to use you. You may hide it however long you want, but I know you're quite well endowed. I cover Henri's mouth with my hands. Stop it. Henri breaks free of my grip with his knees. You look like a tomato. Jeez. By the way, why don't we go feed the strays today? Henri, you know, the mad cats we fed. Yeah, what about them? I feel a lump in my throat. They're dead. Oh, that's all my fault. It was me who brought them bad food and what are you talking about? It was Seth who didn't do anything to stop us. Moreover, they ate it themselves. I could have done something. Seth would listen if I simply told them. My hands begin shaking again. I feel the bilious ink rise in my throat. Henri puts her hands on mine. Listen, repeat after me. It's not my fault. I hesitate. She grips my hands harder, her pretty nails digging into my skin. Do it. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. See? It's not that hard. Right. You still look down. Is something else that worries you? Well, the trial is soon. I'm worried that the choice I'll make will be the wrong one. Why so? You'll vote for Henri, right? Henri won't get angry at you for that, silly. That's what friends do, after all. Or am I wrong? I'll vote for you, Henri. As I thought. Of course you will. Henri leans in and kisses me. I freeze in place. Now that's my Charlie. You should stop filling your empty head with useless things already. All you have to do is stay by my side. I'll make your troubles disappear, all of them. School bell rings. Go back to class. Henri will join you later. Okay, until later then. Bye-bye. As I went back, I wondered if Henri was always this forceful. And instead of feeling happy after our lunch together, like usual, I felt incredibly humiliated. Yeah. I've gotta say, I noticed that too. Henri started out seeming extremely socially anxious and timid, and now she's like really like dominant and like forceful and waving a box cutter around. I don't know. It seems like she was just playing the part of, you know, the self-hating, extremely socially anxious person just to sort of manipulate Charlotte. There's something on my desk. There's something I want to tell you. Come to the rooftop after classes. See. I wonder what happened. The class passes quickly. When does class pass quickly? New task. Check the rooftop. Another seemingly pointless session. I don't know. It's like, what's the point of even having that interlude when I'm just going straight back to the place I just came from? Oh, bad move. I'm sorry, have you seen a boy around here? Oh, no. Hold her down. No longer playing God by waving that spray around, huh? Who do you think you are? Some princess, royalty, Rapunzel, maybe? Isn't her hair too long by school norms? Hey, why don't we help our dear schoolmate out? What's this about? One of the girls brings out scissors. The other two hold me down, making me unable to move. Snip, snap. A lock of hair falls down. Keep quiet about it, okay? We might accidentally cut more than your hair. Please don't cut it. Look, she thinks we'd listen if she asked. It would be such a pity if our little princess got bald all of a sudden, right? Snip, snap, snip, snap. And, as new locks of hair fall down, I felt myself incredibly humiliated. What am I being punished for? Why does it feel so humiliating? Is everyone always like this? A familiar figure appears before me. Shouldn't you call for help, Miss Wiltshire? I don't want to trouble anyone. Who was the one to teach you that? Was it your mother? Be a good girl. Good always wins in the end. If you'll be kind, others will be kind to you. Violence is bad. All your life you've been manipulated by others, all because you care too much about opinions. Because you want to be loved by everyone. Snap, snap, snip, snap. And when things don't go your way, you find excuses. Snip, snap, snip, snap. Don't you have any pride? There are things worse than being beaten up. Going through such humiliation when all you have to do is take my hand and everything that's unfair will perish. Doesn't matter if it's just me who will get hurt, Frey. No, we both know that's a cheap lie. In fact, you want somebody to save you, very much so, but dare not to ask of it, because you deem yourself unworthy. No response, huh? Frey sighs. So where are your so-called friends when you need them the most? Friends can't always be there for me. Is that so? Just so you know, even if your friends abandon you, even if your mother abandons you, even if the whole world abandons you, I'll always be by your side. Please keep that in mind. Snip, snap, snip, snap. She's gotten silent. Oh, our princess seems to have learned manners. Hey, is she even alive? Beats me. Shit, somebody's coming. What if it's a teacher? Run, quick! They leave me lying among the remnants of my once long hair. There's a taste of ink in my mouth. I feel ill. Footsteps, more footsteps. The ones who hover above me are all familiar faces. The very next moment my head hits the concrete. Before everything goes black, I hear voices. Man, how disgusting. Hey, stop it. She might still be conscious. Who cares? Just get her out of here. Who the hell are you? So, Miss Wiltshire, how does it feel to now that the fog has lifted? Was it always like this, Umbrella Man? What was, my dear? Everything. The school, my classmates. I won't answer the questions. You can answer yourself. You're a cruel person. It's just that I'm not cut out to be a babysitter, my dear. But honestly, you should reevaluate your relationship choices. Have you ever considered that your wonderful lady friend is not as good as you might imagine her to be? Henri is not a bad person, and she would never ever manipulate people for her own selfish reasons, nor would she write insults on the class blackboard, right? But, oh well, you'll never listen if it's not Eiler pushing you to the wall. Wrong timeline. Forget I've said that. Say, Umbrella Man, where do people go after they die? The woman closes his eyes as if contemplating something. They become stargazers. Losing their earthly shells, they become able to go anywhere in this vast universe. So they just wander around? One can say so. They become the kind of existence that can be in any place imaginable at the blink of an eye. Can experience millions of years in less than a moment. can linger with the living being and experience their life, hearing their thoughts, feeling what they feel. Becoming a stargazer is part of the cycle of life. Purgatory period before one can achieve peace. Sounds nice. Perhaps. However, didn't you say yourself that you didn't want to make haste to see the other side? You know, my employer is rather fond of you, so coincidentally it's in my best interest to see you alive and kicking. On another note, this woman whose body I'm currently borrowing has her shift ending soon. If you don't want any questions from her, I believe you should go home, my dear. Right, I should. And if you wish to cut your hair before anyone sees you, I suggest taking scissors with you. Look if there are any in her cabinet. Huh. Another tall-ass sink. A clean sink. Not as tall as Papyrus's, though. There's a pair of scissors in the cabinet. Take it? Sure. I take the scissors. Let's go home, Seth. Let's go to the bathroom, Seth. I can't let anyone see me like this. New task, cut hair. Alright. You know what? Considering how much Bennett and Huxley know about biological, editing, I guess, you could probably ask them to grow out your hair longer or something. That probably would end pretty badly. I lift up the scissors. My hands are shaking. The scissors are sharp. Just one careless snip and it will all be over. Flowers will bloom from my skin and I'll no longer... Someone takes my wrist. It's Aiden. Good evening, dear girl. Since when have you been doing your haircuts all by yourself? Aiden takes the scissors away from me in one quick movement. Allow me to help. Do you have any image of what you want your new haircut to look like? I don't know. That's alright. I'll do something about it. Snip, snap, snip, snap. I know this sounds all too well, but somehow right now it's comforting. And done. I look into the mirror. A stranger is reflected in it. It's a corpse I've burned into the incinerator. Burned in the incinerator. Wait a minute. Didn't we do that? We burned somebody. Last game. I don't remember. It's beautiful, Aiden. Thank you. I'm glad I could be of help. I'll be taking the scissors, okay? Okay. Aiden pats my head before leaving. If you ever need to talk about your troubles, I'm always here for you, alright? Alright. The next moment, Aiden is gone. Hey, Seth, how about we visit Dr. Huxley, too? Where the hell am I going? Probably over here. Yep. Wow, you look a lot bluer than normal. Huh, maybe not. Nobody's here. Ugh, fuck. That always... I don't know why I can't remember that that's locked. Huxley is attaching a limb to a body with duct tape. Perfect. Good evening, Dr. Huxley. Hello, little one. Is there anything you'd like to ask? Yes, there's something that's been troubling me for a while. Oh, a chronic illness? Deadly disease, I presume? Something like that. I've been vomiting a lot of ink since the Oracle awakened. I don't know where they come from, and it doesn't look like normal ink. If it was, your intestines would be full of, that fucking word that, like I said last episode, I think I can never seem to pronounce. Ulcers? Ulcers? I don't know. Or worse. Let's have a look. So, did you find anything, Dr. Huxley? To my surprise, I haven't. I believe this illness is of a psychosomatic character. Which means that the problem lies in your mind. I'm afraid I can't be of help in this case. After all, I'm a surgeon. If it's not something I can cut out, well, you know. I understand. Thank you, Dr. Huxley. I'm happy to be of help. Didn't Dr. Huxley have, like, bunny ears or something last time? Like in the last game? I seem to recall a bunny in a gas mask. I don't know. No? Okay. Whoa, you look a little different. Very sharp. Why do I still have them? Didn't he say he was taking them? Well, I have no tasks, and it won't let me interact with the bed, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume I probably have to keep looking around. Let's go to... Did the game glitch? Did I do things in an incorrect fashion? Well, I really hope that I didn't. That would suck. Oh, hey. Bennett and Felix are sleeping soundly with the TV still on. They must have competed in fighting games so much that they fell asleep. Yeah, I remember that picture. In fact, I have that picture. This isn't a fighting game. Harem dating, something gone wrong, reads the text. He plays a student who gets admitted in an elite school. Everyone, both boys and girls, is throwing themselves at you, regardless of if you want it or not. Can you reject them all? Can you avoid all true and good endings? Play to find out. It's about time I started collecting blackmail on everyone. Nice. Well, hopefully I can, hopefully this works now. Okay, that was the trigger. Let's try to catch at least a glimpse of sleep. Mad Cat jumps on my bed. I know, it'll be fine. I'll be fine. Don't worry. Huh. Looks like he found some copyright-free pictures of intestines and bloody eyes. This reminds me of Omega Flowey, Photoshop Flowey, whatever. I hear the sound of the pages flipping. Oh, you're awake, Miss Wiltshire. Where am I? Your mind, of course. Where else can you be? But can't you see? It's our good old mind library, lying in shambles. You're too close, Frey. Frey chuckles softly, but doesn't move away. You've accepted me into your mind. How much closer could we get? I laugh a bit too bitterly. Frey. Yes? Read me something. Will an old memory journal do? No, will an old memory journal do? Anything will. Very well. Choose one. Memory of a yellow ribbon or memory of a graveyard. It's a memory of Bennett. It was raining that day, as usual, as we were running errands with Bennett and other workers. We were instructed to gather fresh bodies from the local graveyard by Huxley. As we were the smallest group, and carrying a single plastic bag weighing around 60 kilograms had us sweating and groaning all the time. Bennett went on rambling about the shows he saw on TV as we dragged the cadaver down the hill. He couldn't quite read well yet, but excelled in spoken language, so watching television became a hobby of his. He found excitement in analyzing the characters to prove their very core and discussing all the possible plot scenarios, and I happily engaged in these conversations. It was one of the rare bonding experiences I've ever had. Memory end. Say, what kind of dreams did you have before I appeared? I dreamed of Mother. Not always, sometimes. It's just the dreams I remember more vividly. What were they like? In one of these dreams we were walking together on a street at night. It was raining. And I just realized that Charlotte's hair magically grew back. Oh, it's a dream, never mind, that's right. Then she fell to the ground, and I dragged her away from the sidewalk. I took off my coat and covered her. I knew I had to do something, but I couldn't do a thing without her permission. So I kept asking, should I call for help? Should I call a taxi? Should I call an ambulance? But she kept answering with, I don't know, over and over again. We just sat there, unmoving. People passed by us. I cradled her in my arms. It felt like her body parts were missing under the coat, but I couldn't bring myself to check. That's the kind of dream it was. Not moving a muscle to do anything just because you're not told to. What a dependent way to live your life. I know. But strangely enough, I was content with it. Like I was supposed to be that way. To think of it, I've always wanted to make someone to make decisions for me. How pitiful. Nuts to you. I can completely understand that thinking. Very much. Yet fascinating. Although I'd love to continue our conversation, I'll leave you to rest now. After all, the trial is coming. Yes. Good night, Frey. Frey chuckles. Sleep well, Miss Wiltshire. Looks like somebody... Oh, Christ. Got a thingy that does stuff. Ah. Looks like somebody found Incomtech. And Kevin McLeod used me to try again. Hi, Felix. Hello, Charlotte. It's so loud. Okay, that's better. Hi, Bennett. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Hi, Aiden. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, actually. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Hi, Aiden. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Oh, Christ, they're multiplying. Hello, Charlotte. Hi, Bennett. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Goodbye, Felix. Goodbye, Aiden. Goodbye, Bennett. Goodbye, Huxley. Goodbye, Mad Cat. Goodbye, everyone. I'll miss you all. Hello, Charlotte. It'll be okay. The trial. Everyone can be fixed. The Smile Room. A proven place to make the troublemaker quiet. The elevator isn't working. Head to the trial room? Might as well. Dear students and teachers... Oh, this is the headless dude. Dear students and teachers, you're welcome to the annual school trial. Please bring out your mobile phones. We shall begin voting now. Henri peeks over my shoulder, waiting for me to make a decision. What should I do, Seth? I promised you not to vote for him, but I want to save him. I too promised Henri to vote for her. We're best friends, after all. What should I do? I don't know. I'm not gonna vote for C, because that's shitty. If I vote for Henri, I feel like that'll be dangerous, but I also feel like it'll be equally as dangerous if I withdraw. I'm gonna vote for Henri. I hope your decision is the right one, Seth. This way I'll fulfill my promises to both C and Henri. I give my vote to Henri. Henri looks at me in surprise. You actually voted for me? We made a promise, didn't we? Right, we did, we sure did. Look, Henri's voting for you too. Henri chases my name in the list. Attention, please. Everyone, stop voting now! We will count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, 1. And the one who will amount to nothing is the most useless of all, and the one with 0 votes is Vincent Wordsworth. Not only has he never socialized, he didn't even attend class. That's a lie. He lost all his points because he ran away from the house. Such a worthless being can never become useful to society. He's destined to amount to nothing. Therefore, his soul data is corrupted. Am I right, everyone? The audience roars with a yes. What a loser. It's all because I've abandoned him. Everyone's clapping and laughing. Loser God. It feels like mass psychosis. It shouldn't be like this. Henri touches my shoulder. She's smiling, just like everyone else. Serves them right. It's great we didn't get chosen, right? I don't know what to reply with. The guards start making their way to C. I see Umbrella Man among the crowd. His yellow eyes standing out among all. What a good day, isn't it? Umbrella Man. Your employer, excuse me, what? The god of this world. He's... Oh, are you talking about that gray-haired boy? Oh, God, my stomach hurts from laughter. I expected nothing less from you, to be honest. Unfortunately, that boy is a perfectly human being, not special in any kind of way. Come on, take a good look at him. I call out to see. Vincent! He hears my voice and turns around. I stare at him. What stares back at me is the abyss itself. Then, for a brief moment, I finally see his face. A face of a small, scared boy. He disappears behind the doors. I feel my feet above and move forward on their own. Where are you going? I have to save him. Are you insane? Forget the loser. I saved him once. I'm now responsible for his life. What? What kind of logic is that? No, you're not. You'll stay here with me. I'm sorry, Henri. I have to go. Wait. Henri grabs my sweater. I won't let you go. People don't return from the smile room. You'll stay here where you belong with me. I break free from her grip. I'll be back in a moment, alright? New task. Save Vincent. That's not the so I guess it is. What? You're not a loser, God, see? I think you're wonderful. You're wonderful exactly because you're flawed. Because it makes you so very human. We're flawed. We're born to make the errors. We hurt each other because we're essentially egotistic. That's why I want to know you better. See, he's lying on the table with his eyes open. Vincent, I'm so glad you're safe. Thank God. Wait, Miss Wiltshire, something's off. Huh? There's no data in this vessel. There's no soul inside. What are you saying, Frey? Vincent is breathing. He's right here. What I'm saying is that it's a lump of meat lying on the table. It's not a person. It can't be. No way. You're lying. I do not tell lies, Miss Wiltshire. We were too late. I feel the ink rise in my throat. Everything begins to collapse. It's not fair. Not fair, not fair, not fair. Why has it come to this? Such a ruthless world, such a cruel world, such a world shouldn't exist at all. I will consume everyone and have them sleep peacefully inside my belly. No one will ever hurt anyone, and no one will get hurt. Because no one will feel anything. Humanity will ascend to a new level and evolve into something greater. So I rose above all cities and countries and ate and ate and ate until my belly was full. Until it hurt so much it was hard to breathe. I ate my classmates, my parents, my imaginary friends, and the Oracle itself. I ate the lands of the buildings. I ate junk food and concrete altogether. Everyone was gone and my body eventually collapsed from the burden of consuming everything in sight. I became a black hole that sucked everything in, destroying all. There was no one but me left, yet I was with everyone at the same time, for I became the world itself. Holding on to an empty shell of a false god, I cried. Liar, you liar. Vincent, you liar. You said your earthly shell would wither and you'd become a god again. Yet no matter where I look, I can't find you. I cried and cried and cried until my voice became hoarse. I'm so sorry, everyone. I couldn't save everyone, or anything. I'm sorry, Henri. You protected me. You got angry in my place. Yet I thought only about myself. I'm sorry, Vincent. All this time I wanted to be saved myself, so I sought salvation in you. I wanted you to become my hero, but it doesn't matter now. Now that's too tragic. Don't you think, my dear? You? Hello there. You're still alive? My dear, that's a harsh way to put it. Of course I am. The world you've consumed is like a particle in the vast universe. Why are you even here? I've come on my own accord. I clutch Vincent's body close to mine. Wait, that's not the Umbrella Man? It's the same model as her father, apparently. Oh no, she's just not him as in he is Vincent. Anyways, easy, easy. I'm not there to take him away. Instead, I've brought you something. Umbrella Man brings out an item he was carrying. It's a box. What is it? What does it look like to you? A soul cube? Then a cube it shall become. It's a copy of this boy's soul. It was rather hard to get. I'm afraid the original is destroyed, though. Souls have backup copies? Well, of course, data backup is essential. You must have thought you were able to go back in time, when in reality your soul cube copy was loaded into a new body every time you died. I never thought it was like this. Although you cannot bring this boy back to life with a soul cube, he won't vanish from this world completely. No matter what, I couldn't save him in the end. You still can save his soul. If you open the cube, you'll release his soul data. He will become a stargazer and pass the purgatory stage. Who knows, perhaps he'll want to stay with you afterwards. Anyhow, enough with idle talk. Charlotte Wiltshire, you've consumed the energy of an entire world and an oracle, and made it part of you. You can convert energy inside of you to create life from zero. When it runs out, all you have to do is consume more. In short, you've become a god, a binge eater at that. That is a fact. If you don't mind, may I ask what do you plan to do now? I'm tired, Umbrella Man. I want to rest. Is that all? You now have the power to consume worlds. I never asked for it. Then, do you plan to leave this domain? I will remain here. I don't want to eat anymore, Umbrella Man. Oh, well. There are alternate versions of yourself who still struggle in countless parallel worlds. So are people you care about. Will you abandon them too? No. I want to look over them. I still want to protect everyone. Umbrella Man, you know everything in this world. You exist outside of time and past, present, and future alike. Would you help me watch over my world while I rest? Right now it may seem hopeless, but perhaps there's a chance for a better ending. Is that an employment offer, Miss Wiltshire? Yes. I want to hire you. Would you accept? My loyalty comes with a price, my dear. In return, you shall lose your name. The world will forget your human existence, and your name shall become an empty sound. Your alternative incarnations shall never learn about you, and your name will be erased from all soul archives. You will go by many names, but none of them will define you, for I will eat it. Will you pay this price? Yes, I accept, Umbrella Man. So fast. You really don't value yourself at all. A contract between a name eater and a world eater. How thrilling. I suppose hiding my true nature is meaningless now. After all, it was you who invented the concept of observers and puppeteers alike. Such things are episodes with me taking to your puppeteer were no more than visions of a delusional grade schooler. I laugh a little. It sounds a little hysterical. Have I said something funny, my dear? No, it's just, you've always said that your employer cared about my well-being. Now that I realized who that was all along, I couldn't help myself. Oh, the irony, am I right? The moment you hired me was destined to happen all along. By the way, Umbrella Man, that's how I called you since I was a child, right? Why, yes, I've grown accustomed to this distasteful nickname. Do you have a real name? I go by many names. People give them to me themselves. For example, you can call me Charles. The man laughs mischievously. I laugh with him. Now then, I should give you some privacy. You still have things to do before your slumber, don't you? Just like that, Charles disappears. I look at the soul cube in my hands. It's small and gray, fragile. I smile to myself. You know, Vincent, I never noticed how fragile you were. You fear germs, the people, and human... This is really cool. Sorry, I just haven't had anything to commentate because this... Oh shit, sorry. Just because I've been, like, reading it, but... it's really, really good. You fear germs, the people, and human life itself, so you've decided you didn't belong to this world. I wonder how it felt all this time. I was so fascinated with you that it made me ignorant, although ignorance is a trait we share. It's time to let you go. I open the soul cube. Its contents disappear. See you later, Vincent. I take his body in my arms and get up from my knees. Everyone, Mad Cat, Felix, Aiden, Bennett, Florence, and Huxley, and many, many more walks behind me. As long as I exist, they won't disappear. After all, I've created them. We walk for a long time, in a field of ink and paper, meat and machinery, soap and bugs, something else that I didn't read because I accidentally hit enter. He will, too, wake up one day. Good night, Vincent. My eyelids become heavy. I know it'll be a dreamless sleep. I don't want to dream anymore. I finally close my eyes. Rejoice, Seth, faithful friend of mine. I became the god of my dollhouse world, and will observe its people to the end of time. Charles will eat my name, and will watch over me in every single timeline that exists. The world will forget my existence, but you won't, and that's the only thing that's important. Gray End, eternal rest for God. Well, that was way, way better than last time. Like the last ending. But I think that there's probably more, so... I gotta go through all this again, I'm sorry. Okay. Gosh, that's just a piece of madness right there. Okay, let's save. And then go in here and vote differently this time. Yada yada yada. That guy is honestly one of the coolest. Alright. I voted for Henri last time, so let's vote for C this time. It's decided. I choose C's name from the list. Henri looks at me in shock and disbelief. Why, Charlie? Why did you choose him? Didn't we make a promise? I'm sorry, but he doesn't have anyone to vote for him. How could you, you traitor? I trusted you. Attention, please. Everyone finish voting now. We will count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, 1. And the one who will amount to nothing, the most useless of all, and the one with 0 votes is Charlotte Wiltshire. The audience explodes. Serves her right. Why am I not surprised? I look at Henri. Serves you right, you traitor. Why do you even look so surprised? You gave your vote to your to your crush, yet you're devastated that I didn't give my voice to you? Look, even that loser didn't want to vote for you. How does that feel? But why, Henri? Why, she asks. Even though I've done so much for you, you never appreciated me. No one wants to be friends with a lunatic like you. You know, I honestly tried to be your friend, but I give up. Henri, I don't understand. It's me who doesn't understand you, no matter how hard I try. You know, I'm tired of playing along. When will you get tired of lying? But I never really lied to you. I just wanted to... Do you think puppeteers and aliens and all that bullshit exists? You honestly believed your classmate was a god? You really are a perfect match for each other. Mad Cats, Oracles, Pythias, Observers, Omnicubes, and whatever. Every day you kept making up a new lie. I'm tired, so tired of keeping up with it. Everyone in the class was tired teaching you a lesson, but no matter what we do, you never got a clue. What lesson? I'm afraid I don't understand. My bag thrown away, books scattered on the ground, dead bodies in the garden, the fake letter, everything, every single little thing. It all started to fall into place. It seems she's so happy she can't believe her luck. Now, chatting with friends can wait. If you would be so kind, please proceed to the smile room. We're all waiting your glorious transformation. Let's go, Seth. Everyone's waiting. I look at Henri for the last time. Go die. Henri doesn't care anymore. Henri, you're crying. Don't look at me. Go die already. I'm sorry I couldn't be a good friend. It's all my fault it came to this. What if I just, book it? Nah, okay. Okay, well, it's about time you got your brains fixed. I pass by C. He looks lost, devastated, so very small and human. His words are barely audible in this noise. I'm sorry. I give him my widest smile. I'm so glad, C. I'm so glad I'll be the one to save you. He looks at me in shock. The guards push me further, and the next moment he disappears in the raging crowd. It must the last time we... Maybe it must be the last time we see each other, I think to myself. You know, see, when we first met, I saw myself in you. It's sad I won't be here to hear more of your stories. I was really fond of them. I wonder if we'll meet again somewhere. Medical worker strapped me to the chair. It becomes harder to keep my consciousness with every second. I cough. It's ink all over again. Bilious melancholy that consumed me all this time. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. I don't want to die. I don't want my body to become an empty shell. I feel someone hold my hand. It's Frey. Well, looks like it's the end. Now you're gonna become a corpse too, Miss Wiltshire. Ugh. Holy shit, that was fast. Frey, I've been a walking corpse for a long time. It was you who kept me alive. I can't leave your side, and I never will. I'll be with you till the very end, until we completely decay. We're both miserable, aren't we? Frey laughs bitterly. Come here. I won't let them have their way with your body and mind. I reach out and embrace the dead god. The former oracle melts into my arms, becoming a mass of organs and broken machinery, meaningless, useless parts. Garbage of the mind. I'm no longer breathing. The dead god leads in, kissing me goodbye. Good night, my princess. Now we can finally rest. As I sunk deeper into oblivion, a fragment of memory came into mind. The Ink Princess wasn't kept in paper prison for long. The Paper Princess befriended the Ink Princess, and they became the dearest of friends. Thus, the Ink Princess became the happiest person in the world. That is my ending for the story. Isn't it too cliché? How about the Paper Princess dying from intoxication after touching the Ink Princess? The Paper Princess using Ink Princess for ink production until it drains her completely. That's even more cliché. That's what you suggest, a sugar-coated fantasy? Not every story has to have a cruel ending. I want Ink Princess to be happy. Even if she's the plague itself, a parasite, even so. Even if she doesn't deserve it, even so. It's not her fault that she was born this way. That's just how she is. Somewhere far away, the door to the smile room is opened. Somewhere far away, a lump of meat lay there, devoid of a soul. Somewhere far away, a false god wept over a mere disposable vessel. That's right. In the embrace of a dead god, I'll eternally rest among stars. Rejoice, Seth. This is my happy ending. Black end. Everlasting oblivion. Hello, Charlotte, episode 2 end. What? I didn't say that for the other endings. Okay, nuts to that. We've got one more go. Where's the arrow keys? There they are. Yes. Okay. So this time I will abstain. It's decided. I'll withdraw from voting. Henri looks at me. So you really didn't choose anyone in the end? That's not true, Henri. I chose everyone. I don't want someone to suffer because of my choice. Sometimes not making a decision is the best decision, huh? What a dumb choice, really. Excuse me. Nothing less to expect from the school's infamous oddball. Henri, are you... Attention, please. Everyone finish voting now. We will now count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, 1. And the one with 0 votes as the garbage of society this year is... Oh, in fact, we have 2 people this year. Vincent Wordsworth and Charlotte Wiltshire. Rejoice, you both. The guards will escort you to the smile room. Everyone around is clapping and yelling. It feels like mass psychosis. Good riddance. Finally, you deserve each other. I look at Henri. Serves you right. Honestly, just go die already, for the sake of everyone. Henri. What? Please don't cry. Henri turns away from me, angrily rubbing her eyes with long sleeves. It'll be okay. So, take care of yourself, okay? I can still hear her sobs as I'm being led to the room. The operation will take no longer than a few minutes. Stay still. C finally looks at me from his operation table. I see horror in his eyes. He's shaking. Charlotte, yes? There's something I want to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm not who you think I am. I lied to you all this time. about puppeteers and observers, about other worlds. It's just like everyone said. I'm a false god, a loser, a weakling, a coward. I don't know anything about this world, nor what lies beyond it. My name is not C, it's Vincent. I know who you are, Vincent. You're no loser god. I think you're wonderful. I want to reach out to him, but there's no strength in my body. My eyelids become incredibly heavy. I'm scared. Intestines and mealworms and eyes, I think those are. What the hell? The mine laboratory is destroyed. Frey is here. Frey, I want to put an end to all the trials. I want to save C from the world. I want to save Henri from herself. I knew you would say that. You still want to become a tragic hero for everyone's sake, right? A boy who put himself above all living things, a girl who loathed herself so much she raised her self-confidence at your cost. All your imaginary friends. Your father who abandoned you long ago, your mother who never comes to visit. You loved them all, didn't you? Even though I was always here for you, you choose all of them over me in the end. You said it yourself, Frey. You are a product of my mind born from the remnants of the Oracle. You're a manifestation of all my destructive impulses. Essentially, you are me. I couldn't love myself, Frey. I couldn't love us. So pitiful, aren't we? Now then, come here. Let us repaint the world in your colors. Consume me whole. I take a step forward. When I wake up, it's quiet. What? Interesting. Vincent is lying on the operation table. Can I use some scissors to get him right the fuck out? Dang, guess not. Alright, well. It's quiet in the hall. Why is it so quiet? 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 My words echo throughout the room with an orchestra of voices. The one saying them isn't just me, it's the whole school. The one who stands out among the stars is a man dressed in pitch black clothes. He's laughing. Well, 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 what do we have here? Say, what wish did you make under a shooting star? An ear-deafening orchestra of voices follows. I wished for all the painful things to end. I wish for all the painful things to end. I wish for all the painful things to end. I wish for everyone's happiness. I wish for everyone's happiness. I wish for everyone's happiness. Just that, just that, just that. I see. What a foolish wish. However, it did become true nevertheless. As long as human ego exists, people will always hurt each other. The only way to bring it to an end is to achieve ultimate control over each other and every person. And voila, there you have it. You selfishly ate each and every ego in the world. Now you're the only one left. Congratulations, my dear. You've become the oracle of this world. No, wait, everyone is gone? Vincent, Henri too? Oh, and that repeats a few times? Yes, their bodies are now vessels for you. Not only did you consume their soul data, but also the spare copies of it. Unfortunately, they're gone from this world. Say, Umbrella Man, can I ask you for one last favor? Yes, what is it? Can you kill me? All I do is keep hurting others. If I disappear, the world will surely be a happier place. Someone like you who disregards life itself wouldn't hesitate to do it. So please, somehow... Alright. I close my eyes. It's for the best this way. No one will get hurt because of me anymore. Instead of sharp pain, I suddenly feel warm. Why, you've done so well, dear child. All this time you didn't want to be alone, did you? Listen well. I will grant your wish. Usually it comes with a price, but my employer will already have paid in full by now. And of course now we know what that actually means. We will travel across the skies, and you will learn to control your power. Once you do, it is possible that you can rebuild your own world from scratch. Let's go stargazing, shall we? Umbrella Man reaches out his hands to me. He looks just like my father from the old wedding photo. Is it really okay for someone like me?
Didn't I say it before? It's not about deserving. It's about what's destined to happen.
Umbrella Man covers me with his coat.
So how about it?
I take Umbrella Man's hand. We leave on a journey. I will travel across the seas and skies, wander among roots and ruins of civilizations, watch lives bloom and wither and be reborn again. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be kind. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be honest. Perhaps then I'll learn how not to hurt others. I want to become a better person, Seth. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You've been a great friend. Thank you for seeing my story through the end. Let's meet again one day. White End, Stargazer's Journey. Hello, Charlotte, episode 2 end.
So it appears we've reached the end of the story. No matter what, Charlotte Wiltshire was doomed from the start. You see, my friend, you've committed a sin of worshipping false gods, that is. Say, are you satisfied with such an ending, or do you want to see the child's story end in another way? You know, I have the power to grant your wish. You may call me mercantile, but by this time you should have learned that nothing in this world comes without a price. And the price would be your name. Say, will you give up your identity for a mere possibility? Will you give up on your existence? When I eat your name, you will no longer be the wise, kind-hearted Seth. Because the child won't remember you. She always perceived you as her friend, when in fact you were just malware that infected our world. I did my best to introduce you to something trivial, when in fact you are not meant to be here. You see, there are no other puppeteers in this world. Every single word you've uttered was given to you by this child. You're just her imaginary friend. However, if you accept my help, she will no longer be aware of your presence, and will no longer talk to you. For that price, you'll be able to save her. So what do you think?
Damn it. Are there, like, multiple endings here? Do I have to... Alright. I'm not going to go through all of this over again, because that was a lot. But I do want to assess maybe what would happen here. So, I wonder if maybe this is some New Game Plus shit, where you'd have to play through the whole game again. But interactions and the game would basically be different, like a different one, because, you know, she wouldn't have Seth. I mean, I don't see what he's gaining out of this, but I don't see what I'm losing by not doing it.
Well, isn't that wonderful? Come, stand under my umbrella. Figuratively, of course. Goodbye, Seth, the goody two-shoes. Hello, Anonymous. I'll see you soon.
Hello, Charlotte, episode 2 end. Again. God, that music is quiet. Alright, well. That was Hello, Charlotte, episode 2. Yeah, I don't really know what to think about that one. I mean, it was so weird. I feel like this is what the creator was trying to do with Hello Charlotte episode 1, but with a mix of just like cliche JRPG horror game tropes. It just kind of flopped. Yeah. This one had a noticeably larger amount of effort put into it. And not that the first one was bad. It got better as it went on, but the first part of it kind of was bad. It was pretty bad. The very first bit of it. But it got better as it went on, and it kept getting better. And I really, really liked all the endings to this. Not Ignorant Bliss. That one kind of sucked. But I'm glad that it was there regardless. Because, I don't know. I mean, as in quality, it was good. I don't mean that it sucked like it was poorly written, but I mean, it was kind of a bad... I wouldn't want this story to end that way. But I do kind of like how you sort of have to, you get like a sort of like true ending, I guess, if you play through every ending. Other endings start making way more sense. Now this seems very much like the end of like the story. Like I don't really see how there could possibly be a sequel, but there is, and I have it. Hello Charlotte episode 3. I think it's called let me see actually. Childhood's End. And then there's a comic called Heaven's Gate, which I also have, which I will definitely read after I finished Childhood's End. But yeah. So that was Hello Charlotte episode 2. Sorry for the massive length of this episode, but I didn't really expect to just like be able to go through and do every ending so easily. So anyways, yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like and subscribe to join the Chorus Rebellion. If you have any suggestions for games for me to play or ways to make my commentating more enjoyable, don't hesitate to leave a comment. That's about it. See ya.